I only decided on my subject
After picking
A-levels.
Yeah, I think a lot of people have the idea before coming to Cambridge that like everyone's known since they were a fetus that they wanted to study here, but that's really not the case.
there are certain subjects that you have to do certain A-levels for.
So for medicine, they were particularly keen on having chemistry and either biology, maths or physics, and it seemed to increase your chances if you had 3 or 4 sciences.
But the vast majority of subjects, that's not true.
When I was doing my GCSEs, I didn't know what I was going to do at university. I hadn't really thought about it too much. All I knew was that I enjoyed doing the subjects that I was doing at the time.
I thought that I was going to study English for ages, and then it was only once I actually started doing research about courses and like got into my A-level subjects that I realised that studying languages was much more my thing. So it really doesn't matter that you haven't been spending your whole school career preparing to study here.
For my subject, there was no background knowledge required for linguistics. You could just go straight in regardless of your background. And I think if I've picked a subject that doesn't have those kind of requirements, it's great because it means you're going to have different knowledge to the other people on your course. And even if your A-levels are not perfectly tailored to the subject you're going to study, you can get something from those A-levels that's going to help you.
And it was only after I picked my A-levels and having done them after about a year, once I knew what I wanted to do, which was geography. And that was because I loved my other subjects, which were history and English, and I wanted to be able to do a subject where I could incorporate some of the themes within those topics within the subject that I chose at university. And geography ended up being the perfect choice for me, and I've loved the course.
I study German and Spanish, and I obviously couldn't get to visit Germany or Spain in the past couple of years because of COVID, but regardless of that, it doesn't matter if you haven't got to visit the country. It's really how you make the most of the time that you have now, reading books of a foreign language, watching films, doing language courses.
For subjects that do have requirements, it might be worth looking into if you can do those A-levels elsewhere, or if you can take a year out and try and do some of those then, or speaking to the unis about how strict they are with those entry requirements as well.
I think it's really important to be aware of, just so you're not decreasing your chances of getting an offer. So that was definitely a big doubt I had, but I think you can just overcome that by looking through the entry requirements.